To become Scarlett's deputy general, naturally, she had to have skills. Coming from a distinguished family, she was a genius trained from a young age. She wasn't only talented in military affairs, but her combat skills were also well ahead of her peers. She had reached divinity at a young age, so fighting against low-level martial artists was easy. How dare you harm us? You're dead meat. I'm going to make you pay. Daniel gritted his teeth and prepared to make his escape. At that moment, a table knife shot out with a sharp whistle. It pierced Daniel's knee. Ah! With an anguished shriek, Daniel fell to the floor. He held his knee and moaned in pain. Did you think I'd let you escape that easily? Georgia stood up slowly. She was smiling, but it didn't reach her eyes. Instead, they were filled with a slight murderous intent. On the battlefield, being kind to the enemy was no different than being cruel to themselves. That was why it wasn't in her nature to leave anyone alive. What are you trying to do? Daniel's tone betrayed his fear. He dragged himself backward on the floor. Why don't you guess? Georgia picked up another table knife. She spun it around her fingers. I'm warning you not to try anything. I'm the guildmaster's son. If you dare harm me, before Daniel could finish his empty threat, Georgia had aimed the table knife at his other knee. Daniel let out another terrifying scream. Both of his legs were now broken, his expression twisted in agony. He just wanted a woman to sleep with. He didn't expect to meet a bunch of lunatics instead. They showed zero respect for the Zen order, daring to harm others without hesitation or warning. Shit, who are these people? How dare they harm disciples from the Zen order? She's pretty, but her methods are absolutely ruthless. The onlookers were stunned as they watched Daniel squirm in pain. That's enough. You're disturbing our meal. Just drag him out. Scarlett waved dismissively. Even as Scarlett gestured for Georgia and Bridget to drag Daniel out, she never looked up throughout the entire situation. Insignificant gangsters like them were not worth her time. Madam Scarlett is in a good mood today, so I'll let you go. Reflect on your actions when you get back, Georgia said. She then kicked Daniel's stomach, sending him flying. He landed heavily by the door. Who dares harm my junior? At that moment, a group of disciples from the Zen order walked in fiercely. A tall man dressed in white led the group. He had a sharp gaze and looked intimidating, walking in large strides. Joel, you're finally here. Daniel looked like he saw his savior and sobbed. Catch them, they hurt me. Joel's expression darkened when he saw Daniel's bleeding knees. His cold gaze swept toward Georgia and Bridget. Did you do this? He asked. Georgia replied calmly, so what if we did? He's a pervert who harassed Madam Scarlett. We were nice enough to let him leave alive.